All right, we're on day 2 of our unit. Today we are going to define order of operations, expressions, redefine, add, subtract, evaluate, multiply, divide, what exponents are, parentheses, and operations. And just like yesterday, we're going to solve expressions, except today our expressions will have parentheses. All right, so reviewing, order of operations are the path that we must follow when we are solving expressions, equations, basically all math. Order of operations follow the acronym PEMDAS, which P is parentheses, E is exponents, M and D represent multiplication and division, and then adding and subtracting is A and S. Operations, like how I told you yesterday, are the process in which a number is changed, such by adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing. Another reminder, if you don't follow the order of operations, you will get the wrong answers. But don't worry, you will do great. All right, so just reviewing order of operations, P is parentheses. Parentheses look like that. If you remember from yesterday, we very rarely find one by itself. And if you see parentheses, you solve it first. So 4 times 3, it's in parentheses. We would do 4 times 3, which equals 12. Exponents are the numbers that are raised to. It means repeated multiplication. So, for example, 4 squared, or 4 raised to the power of 2, is equal to the same thing. I'm going to use a different pen style. Same thing as 4 times 4. We know that 4 times 4 is 16, and that's what 4 squared is equal to as well. All right, and then multiplication and division, M and D in PEMDAS, means it's like a spectrum. Whatever we see on the left, we start and then move to the right. So if this was our equation, we would start with multiplication and then move to the right with division. Same thing for addition and subtraction. It's a spectrum. We start at the left side of the problem and move to the right, solving all of those as well. All right. Today we're going to be solving expressions, and remember, an expression is a combination of numbers without an equal sign. So if it was 4 plus 3 equals 7, that would be an equation. Since there is no equal sign saying it's equal to something, it's an expression. All right. Let's go through some examples today. I am going to have to erase my work after I complete it, but that is just fine. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is look at my order of operations and look and see if I have any parentheses in problem number 1. All right, as I look through, I do not see any parentheses, so I'm going to move to the next one, exponents. I don't see any exponents here, so I'm going to move down to multiplication and division, starting from the left to the right. So I see 5 plus 9, 9 plus 10, 10 plus 16, and then 16 divided by 4. So 16 divided by 4 is what I'm going to do first. And I know that 4 times 4 is equal to 16, so 16 divided by 4 is equal to 4. And I'm going to rewrite this problem up here so I have more space. So 5 plus 9 plus 10 plus 16 divided by 4. I just solved what 16 divided by 4 is, which is 4. I'm going to write out the rest of the problem. 5 plus 9 plus 10 plus 4, because we just solved for that. All right, I don't have any more multiplication or division, so now I'm moving down to my last step, which is addition and subtraction, starting from the left to the right. So left starts here. 5 plus 9 is equal to 14. Copy down the rest of the equation, plus 10 plus 4. Continuing to add from the left to the right, 14 plus 10 is 24, plus 4, and then 24 plus 4 is equal to 28. So that would be our answer for the first one. All right. It's important that we show our work because I can picture us accidentally skipping a step or adding something twice if we don't do that. All right, so I'm going to erase all of that work since we went through it and go to problem 2. And I think for problem 2, I'm just going to write it at the top because then I don't have to rewrite it 4 times, even though I did rewrite it 4 times. All right, so I'm going to copy it down. 7 plus 90 divided by 9 plus 56 divided by 7. All right, I think some of you probably are freaking out a little bit that your homework's going to be this hard. No, I'm showing you an example that's harder than what you'll do on your own so that you can get a better grasp of it. All right, so looking at order of operations, the first thing that we always do is parentheses. And in this problem, I do have parentheses. So now I look in the parentheses, and would I start with addition or would I start with division? Well, if we follow order of operations even inside the parentheses, what comes first, multiplication and division or addition and subtraction? Multiplication and division, so I divide first. What's 90 divided by 9? Well, I know that 9 times 10 equals 90, so 90 divided by 9 must equal 10. Then I'm going to copy down the rest of my equation with the parentheses so I don't forget. All right, still have my parentheses here for 7 plus 10. Even though there's division over here, I still have to do what's in the parentheses first. So 7 plus 10 is equal to 17. And since I've done all the operations for that number, I can get rid of the parentheses around it. Plus 56 divided by 7. All right, now I need to go through my order of operations. I have gone through and I've done all the parentheses. Do I have any exponents? Nope, so I'm moving down. Now I'm at step 3, which is multiplication and division. All right, well, 17 plus 56 is addition, but 56 divided by 7 is division. So 56 divided by 7. Well, I know that 7 times 8 is equal to 56, so 56 divided by 7 must equal 8. I copy and bring down the rest of the problem, and then I solve 17 plus 8. 7 plus 8 is 15, carry the 1. We have 25 is our answer. All right, that was, I know, a longer one and a little bit confusing, but you guys will get it. All right, let's do one more, and then you'll get to do your work. I think this time I'm going to use the color green. All right, I'm going to copy my problems up at the top like I did for the other two. So 10 minus 7 plus 12 divided by 6 plus 60 divided by 6. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is look at my order of operations. Actually, even before that, I'm going to erase what I drew. Okay, so I'm going to look and see, starting at step 1, do we have any parentheses? Nope, no parentheses. Do we have any exponents? I look through, I don't see any exponents. Now I'm going to look for multiplication and division, starting at the left and then moving to the right. So I have 10 minus 7, 7 plus 12, 12 divided by 6. That's my first division problem, so I'm going to start with that. 12 divided by 6 is 2. I know that because 6 times 2 is equal to 12. Then I'm going to copy down the rest of the problem. 10 minus 7 plus 2, I brought the plus down from up there, plus 60 divided by 6. All right, going through, because I have another division problem, but let me just double check. 10 minus 7, 7 plus 2, 2 plus 60. All right, 60 divided by 6. I know that 60 divided by 6 is equal to 10 because 6 times 10 is 60. I'm going to copy down the rest of the equation, copying the signs from above. And now I'm going to do the next step. I've done all the multiplication and division in this expression. So I'm moving down to addition and subtraction, starting at the left and then moving to the right. All right, my 10 kind of looks like a 6, so I'm going to fix that. 10 minus 7 is equal to 3. Copy down the rest. Then I keep going. 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 10, and then 5 plus 10 is 15. All right, on your work, I don't want you to erase it every single time. I would like to see your thought process. I erased it because I didn't have space, but you can show work, all right? If you have any questions, you know what to do. All right, let me see if I can even get out of this.